One of the things I loved about today's session was that Nikki's session was very micro-focused, all about how can we use AI tomorrow to enhance our productivity. And she painted some really clear steps as to how to do that. Martin's session was very macro, so really big picture. Where does Australia sit in the rest of the world when it comes to productivity? What can we learn from other markets? And what's the role of global companies in Australia to really help us to progress our productivity in the future?
I think if they were to take away one idea, I'd really like them to feel really confident in the fact that AI is a leadership decision. It's not a technology through line. It's not just about which tool we're going to use. It's really about setting the direction, giving their people permission, providing those guardrails, and choosing to be brave enough to really be innovative, test ideas, fail, and eventually get something that shows a return on value. 95% of companies are yet to see any return on investment from artificial intelligence, and I really think that leaders have a strong place to play in finding those use cases, proving value, and having that scale across an entire multinational company.
The mere fact that productivity is on the agenda is a positive from our perspective. It's hard to look to future and change if you're not able to diagnose the problem and the challenges that we face. The fact that we're thinking about these things, the fact that the Australian federal budget had a very significant regulatory reform program in it was one that is incredibly heartening and an opportunity to reform for the better.
It's fantastic to have a forum like Abundium where you bring together multinational leaders to be able to have this kind of conversation, all facing similar issues together. And AI is such an important aspect of what we're having to deal with. It needs to become part of our fundamental organisational backbone and be part of what we are and who we do and what we do. So having the opportunity to have that discussion is fantastic.
But one little thing that came through which gave me hope for our future is that 13 of the 17 recommendations of Productivity Commission have been adopted in the recent productivity package as part of the federal budget. So Canberra's listening. The government, the policymakers are keen and very focused on improving productivity. And when they do that, the tide rises for all.